guys, Otterpop here. This is going to be a very special recording. Now, not to say that other recordings are not special recordings, but this one is particularly going to be special because this month of February, the focus is indie projects. And I've had lots of viewers over the months and the years, like, with all kinds of their own unique stories and, tales and whatnot. But one of my particular viewers has managed to turn their story and ideas and characters into an actual animation, into an animated series. It has 2 episodes out already, and it's all indie, and it's like, pretty much all like volunteer work sort of stuff, but there's a lot of love and passion behind it. And again, this individual has helped me a lot with some of my own previous projects. They actually helped with a lot of my thumbnails for a lot of South Park episodes, so you may recognize the art style. They've had these characters that have existed for a very long time, and I kind of knew bits and pieces about it, but to know that there was an actual animated series coming out about these characters was kind of wild to me. I'll get more into it a little bit later. I'll explain a little bit more why later. Technically speaking, I have already seen the first episode, but I want to watch it again because there easily could have been some stuff that I missed or wasn't paying attention to. The second episode, I haven't seen yet at all. I wanted to save it specifically for this reaction. Anyways, let's just go ahead and dive straight into Mammal Squad, why don't we? Also, yes, there are talking animals, there are furries in this. If you got a problem with that, just head on out. But if you don't have a problem with that, then you're in good company, because I'm a furry too. How am I not a furry? My profile picture, my whole persona, my whole identity is an anthropomorphic otter. How could I not be a furry with something like that?
I'm not even feeling that much of you this time. I really need this. Please, sir, don't let me ask again.
Look, I'm not sure what you were expecting, kid. You have no money,
Seriously,
you get no service.
what is this
Every day you
voice?
come in, it's the same back and forth. The sign is there for a reason.
Haven't noticed it?
Seriously, what is that voice? It's a very unique voice that gator croc reptilian character. I know he has a name, I just don't remember what it is. Because, again, I only know like bits and pieces about this. So like, yeah, I do recognize some character designs and names here and there, but not too many of them, and others like I know I've seen only like once, so I've clearly forgotten because repetition is key with me. But what kind of voice is that? It's like deep but also very shallow at the same time, and like very gravelly and coarse. It's such an interesting, unique voice. I don't think that's what the actual person who voices that guy sounds like. I think he's just creating a voice for that character, and if so, nice. If that's his actual voice, which again, highly doubt that, damn, that's quite the voice. Anyways, this right here is Doki. Now, she's not the protagonist of Mammal Squad, but she is definitely a very prolific character. And this has essentially been sort of the persona of the creator of this series since the very beginning. And so Doki is actually voiced by the creator, whom is named MoonToon. Again, MoonToon has helped me a lot with thumbnails for a lot of my South Park episodes, especially. Her and Chloe does fandom art as well, is well, at least the Discord name of the other user who has helped me with a lot of those thumbnails for like seasons 8 to 10 or 11, something like that, maybe 7. I don't exactly remember. But yes, Moon voices Doki in this series, but Doki's not the protagonist of it. That falls to a different character who I don't think we meet in this episode, and I don't think we meet in the next episode either. Again, I've seen this episode once, but I haven't seen the next episode. I don't know if the true protagonist comes about in either of these episodes, but
The sign is there for a reason.
Haven't noticed it? Just accept my money!
Kid, that is garbage! You know marshmallows are $1. Now beat it!
It's not money if you have that attitude. Look, the value of a paperclip.
Get out!
Please! I'm so hungry! It's been hours since I ate!
so hungry for
Don't keep
marshmallows.
me before I call the police.
Okay, fine.
That reaction. Mammal Squad! Yeah, and the first episode is Doki, so it is Doki focused. Hi, Gerard.
Doki, how do you get in here?
Hey, Gerard, want to share some treats with me?
No, Oh, marshmallow.
The finest quality. I didn't even have to pay for it. I'll just make myself comfortable.
Doki, no. You know I'll get in trouble.
You trouble? Good one. Your bed's on the left, right?
You would know. Dude, I don't have time for this. When I got accepted into this college, I made a promise to myself that I would be on top of my studies, show up to class as soon as I could, and be the best son my father could ask for. So far,
Keep an eye on Doki.
I haven't been able to keep any of those promises. But you know, last week I decided no more fooling around. Gerard's gonna get it together, and Doki, listen. Can you do that, please? My roommate and I are studying for an exam. It has like 4 questions, and 2 of them aren't even multiple choice. Can't you understand the pressure I'm under?
Oh, it's always been an excuse with you lately, Gerard. Especially when it comes to me.
Since when have I been making excuses?
Do you really need me to answer that?
Doki, I think I have a pretty valid reason.
Gerard, are we still up for table tennis later?
Yeah. I mean, no, not today, MC.
Oh, okay.
From what I understand, this is essentially supposed to be a chaotic bunch of furries that are just kind of living in a sort of semi-adult lives in New York City. That's I think that's part of the reason why the Gator had like this real northeastern accent, like, you know, called Boston and New York City kind of thing, which I'm not sure how well I imitated it, because, you know, I'm not from the East Coast, but I did live there for a few years, so I'm not bad at accents, but that in that case my accent could be bad there. My imitation could be kind of bad. So yes, I'm pretty sure a lot of these characters that are important to the story are like college age, essentially. I know that there are some that are a little bit older, especially like, you know, some like mother type figures, and a couple that are younger, but I think the large portion of the cast is focused on like college age characters for the most part. But man, Gerard talking about, you know, 4 questions, 2 of them aren't even multiple choice. Come on. College classes are much harder than that. Although it does depend on what college class you're talking about, because I'm going at it from a scientific point of view. Science classes in college, even at the freshman level, can be intense. There can be a lot of information to them, especially chemistry. Ugh, chemistry sucks. I hate chemistry classes. They go through the material so freaking fast. It is unbelievable. They expect students to remember so much of this information and just plop test after test after... There was like 4 or 5 tests in a single semester for each chemistry class, and I had to take 2.5 years of that crap. I'm not salty about that at all. Respect a little on Gerard for trying to, you know, be the responsible character in a new college setting. But it's really hard to transition from any kind of high school life to college life, no matter what your personality or your background is. It's a vastly different change. At least he's trying, sort of. But then, of course, you have Doki, who unfortunately is just the chaotic friend who clearly wants to get in trouble and goof off and stuff like that. So, quite the interesting dynamic that they have. They've clearly known each other for a while. Probably were in a relationship for a little bit. Possibly, again. I don't remember for sure some of the details. I may be misremembering some of the details as well, so I'm just going to approach this as if I know nothing about this. For the most part.
Well, I guess I'll get going.
I'm sorry. I'll call you later, okay?
Is she single?
All right.
And his friggin'
Now,
tail.
can anyone tell me what they believe the
Red
puddle of
panda.
water
I
symbolizes
forgot
in
that
this
that's what the
scene
teacher
based on
was.
context clues?
Oh, here's another one of the major
Anyone?
characters.
Anyone? Come on, guys.
Popcorn. Hey dude, look at what I got for just the two of us. You want to get out of here and enjoy them in a more appropriate setting?
I don't know how you broke into here, but you need to leave immediately.
Sure, let's go.
Without me.
Come on, don't go pretending like you enjoy school now. I saw your drawing on the desk.
I'd rather be bored here than do anything with you, Doki. The last time we hung out, the paramedics had to be called. I don't trust you.
Is that a maybe?
Miss, can I please be excused?
Have you paid attention to anything I've said?
Are you seriously gonna
I
ignore?
have an answer for you, teacher.
Oh, well, I guess the floor is yours.
No, wait! She doesn't go here!
So the book is about this husband who has this multiple personality disorder, right? And one of the personalities killed his wife? Well, do you think that, like, if the wife had just accepted the food this personality proposed to her, she
Other
wouldn't have been
characters are just
killed?
like, what?
That's not what I asked. Wait, who are you?
Oh no, the jig is up!
I am not associated with her.
Right.
Oh, kitty
Right,
princess,
popcorn.
don't be such a fool. If only you could realize that Prince Amir is your soulmate. Oh, hi, Doki. I wasn't expecting.
I don't remember her name, but she's a cute character.
Do you want to eat some marshmallows with me?
Oh, no. I don't really eat marshmallows. Plus, I don't think I'm ready for this type of commitment.
Can't you see? It's ready for you.
Cute kitty character. And then we're about to get into some weird foreshadowing shenanigans that aren't actually foreshadowing. It's this weird flash forward sequence that is never probably going to exist. And I'm not sure what her deal is, the fact that she's imagining all this with Doki. She could be a lesbian or a bisexual character. Did that bird just fly straight into the Eiffel Tower? Just, was it blind? Yep, they're basically animals. But yes, obviously the voice acting in this is not necessarily professional, but again, this is also an indie project. This is an indie creation. Divorce, so wild. So, you know, like there's gonna be a lot of what's the word I'm thinking of? You know, there's gonna be a lot of, you know, simplicity to this, I guess you could say, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes that's where some of the best, like, you know, ideas and stories come from.
Get it away from me! I'm not ready!
What's her problem? Was it my breath? Nah.
Look at the pictures.
Yo, Pink Cheeks, what's up?
Hi. I've been running around all day.
I thought it was Lika for
wanna
some
hang out and
reason.
eat some marshmallows with me?
Ooh, I did enough hanging and banging for this week, and it's got me all tuckered out. Plus, I got a lunch break in 5, and there's no way I'm missing that, you feel me?
Lika, can I ask you something?
Shoot.
Where can I get your love and attention?
Ooh, you're looking for my love and attention? I just told you that went off the market, PC.
There isn't at least just a little left. Have you checked the back?
The back, the front, the east, the west. There ain't nothing left to give. My bad,
Does this
dude.
character like to get high?
Alright,
That's what
well,
it seems
damn
like.
it. Alrighty then. I guess I'll go.
Oh, wait. I think I found just a smidge of that love and attention in my coat pocket. Alrighty, give it here. Wow. I'm allergic to gelatin.
Uh-ohs.
Man, how can today get any worse? One marshmallow left, and I don't even have anyone to give it to.
Oh my god, I heard the news. Is Lika okay? Please tell me she's alright.
I think Lika's gonna be...
Everyone
That's
knows
the
you can't leave
protagonist.
Skeleton. This is your fault, isn't it, Doki? Or, no, wait. It's you. The marshmallow. The wretched marshmallow. I'll kill you.
What a nervous wreck of a character.
Chloe,
Great voice, too.
You ate it. I can't believe it. You actually... I love you. I love you so much, Chloe.
Yep. That's Koei. That, I believe, is the protagonist of Mammals. Like, the main one. Obviously, there are loads of secondary protagonists, but I think Koei's the primary one. Yeah. Moon voiced Doki. Oh. They're all bouncing all happily, and then Popcorn's just like, fuck this crap. Oh, look at that cat. It's such a cute kitty. Yup. And then Lika is... I want to keep saying Lika. I need to mentally correct to Lika. So yes, that is the first episode. Granted, I wasn't able to provide too much like information or analysis and stuff because I'd already watched it. So yeah. But yes, that is the first episode of Mammal Squad. Now, let's go ahead and get into the second episode, which again, the second episode is completely new territory for me. I've never seen the second episode, and I don't know who's involved besides, obviously, Lika, because it's an episode focused specifically on her character. Her? I think Lika's a her. I'm pretty sure. But yes, this is essentially what Mammal Squad is. It's just a whole bunch of different characters and engaging in all different kinds of shenanigans, primarily set in New York City, with a slightly more adult concept or theme to it. You with me? You got the gist? Okay. Yeah. Content intended for mature audiences contains drug use, naughty language, and sexual content. Oh god. Wow. That's a warning. Hey Lika, what's up? That phone is cracked to hell. Snooze, huh? Oh boy. What about it? Nice. I do appreciate the sound design for these. Oh my.
I'm a huge fan. Can you please sign my book?
Huge fan?
I ever see your face around here again, you're dead!
Still not promoted to chief yet, Simon?
It's a process.
Did my child speak to you the other day? Stay away from my child, you hoodlum!
What
Lika,
the
you're
frick?
amazing.
Lika, you're amazing!
Is she so high that she doesn't realize what other people are actually saying about her? I guess skunk. Mostly, yeah, well, probably.
Hey, beautiful.
Huh? Sorry, we're out.
How you doing?
I'm here.
Wow, you're just like my buddy Koopa said. Don't you remember me? I was at the party the other night.
Can you be a little more specific?
Pacific? Oh, I get it. Because you're so deep into your high right now, huh?
Hi, Koei.
What?
Listen, I always see you around. You look like a catch and, well, you know.
Why
What
does
you doing?
Koei look like a
Are
buff
you
gorilla
working
right now?
I don't know. Usually my manager calls to remind me.
So what if your phone just so happened to be off tomorrow?
Then I'm available.
So it's a date?
I don't know, homeboy. I'm not sure if you have what it takes to handle Lika Dom.
I've been around the block, sweetheart. I know what I can handle.
Ooh, heard you. Hit me up tomorrow and we'll hang out. You just don't stand my ass up, okay? That's my job.
Copy. I'll be seeing you.
He did not pay.
Really, Lika? Him?
Oh, hey Chloe, what's up?
That guy had loser written all over him. Cause you're so deep into your high right now. Like, what? Girl.
He's pretty cute.
He took his drink without paying.
Oh, damn it. It's like the 6th time that happened today. I gotta pay more attention.
Jesu Cristo.
Oh, yeah.
Are those really the kind of guys you're trying to get with?
Yeah, don't be a drama queen, Llama Bean.
It's Lima Bean.
You don't gotta keep
Llama Bean
dudes that come my way. That's like an all-day job, and it doesn't pay well. Lots of dudes be asking me up, and I shoot a lot of them down, but like, skunk guy over there was like a super cool vibe, and my man's can get it.
Oh my god.
If you're both just trying to fuck.
Bruh.
Wow.
The slow burn. The skunk gets me. Nah, but for real, I'm not looking to fuck mainly, just if it goes that direction, I don't mind.
Why?
What? Girl, relax. I'm just as sure we'll eat dinner and everything will be chill. I'm giving the dude a chance.
The only thing you'll be giving him is a downstairs handshake.
Like, okay.
Wow, those sound effects.
On the
Jesu
real,
Cristo.
What's your damage? Like, what is your damage? You're really coming for my throat here.
I'll tell you my damage. Come over after your shift?
After you said that shit to me?
Yep.
Okay.
That was a...
Do you even have a schedule here?
A what?
Okay, so first off, Koei and Lika's voices both fit the characters perfectly, especially Lika's. That voice fits that character to a T. That's really freaking good. You can tell that the individual who voiced Lika put their all into the role. I mean, just the constant slurring and like that's, you know, that sort of cool voice that just kind of rolls up the tongue and just random shit comes out every time or something like that. Again, Koei's voice is really good too. It fits her character very well. Lika's is amazing though. I think Lika's fits the best so far. Not to say that none of these voices don't fit the characters. Again, more of like a simple indie project that, you know, a lot of people are just kind of gathering around for. There's not a whole lot that's like intended to be super professional about it, but I think that's what allows the creator to have, you know, creative freedom to make this story, to make these animations, to make these characters and whatnot. But you can already see how these characters are starting to connect to one another. So clearly Koei knows both Doki and Lika. Like they I don't really know if all three of them are friends, but Koei at least seems to be friends with both of them. Well, okay, there may actually be a small connection between Doki and Lika. It would actually make sense. Well, now that I think about it, how in the world did Doki and Lika meet? That might not be the best question to answer because that might actually be a pretty simple answer. It is definitely possible that Koei just simply met Lika through, you know, Lika working at a convenience store, kind of like what just happened in this previous scene. But how they became friends and like how they got to really know each other well enough that Koei can invite Lika to Koei's place without any hesitation from Koei or Lika's part. That's another question, and that's another question that's interesting for sure. This is just what happens when you have a bunch of eclectic characters together. I mean, it happens a lot in anime, so why wouldn't it just happen in the world of furries? But man, those sound effects, holy especially as Koei was, you know, doing the motions and stuff like that. The addition of the sound effects. It was unexpected, but I hate to say it, it did fit so well. I don't know. But that latest animation sequence that kind of played out, I don't know. The animation looks so freaking like animated and smooth. Or like the character expressions look so animated and smooth. I gotta watch it again, honestly.
What's your damage? Like, what is your damage? You're really coming for my throat here.
I'll tell you my damage. Come over after your shift?
After you said that shit to me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Lika's animation in particular, it was so freaking smooth.
Do you even have a schedule here?
A what? Sorry I came so late.
Kobe's
I
got a
forgot the D
tree
train doesn't
in.
run on
Okay.
weekends.
It's alright, but you know you could have taken the D, right? In fact, it would have been faster.
I'll be riding the D enough tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really,
I
Lika.
got my medication at the call Mav. Quite the trip.
No! Mommy doesn't allow smoking here.
Huh?
Put the blunt away, dude. It's bad enough you already smell like the stuff. Can't you be real with me about this anyway?
Honey, I'm real when I'm on that motherfucking kush, baby.
I'm being serious, Lika. I mean, honestly, you're about to go on a date. Have you ever been sober for any of them?
Sure I have. I just can't remember.
God, dude. You really like this guy, huh?
He's hot.
Yeah, you're so defensive over this jerk. Whatever, I guess. Want to see what's on Mousetrap? We barely get to hang.
Okay.
How did these two become friends? For real.
You know what? Fuck it. Sure, I'll go sober. It'll be pretty fun.
Really?
Ah,
Will it be
right
funny?
on, Lika. It'll do you some good to have a clear head tomorrow evening.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Really?
Now look
Wow,
who showed up.
you got all dressed up.
Ah, there you are. We agreed on 7. Didn't I tell you not to be late?
Hate to break it to you, you said not to stand you up, in actuality.
Guess that's fair.
Nah, but being real, it's my bad. The train was delayed.
Right? You can never trust them, dude. I'm always running into issues with them. I know everyone bitches about traffic.
You have that
but I
nice
like
of a dress.
of my own.
Hey, I'm with you. We have a lot in common, don't we? Say, what's on the menu?
Quite a few good things, actually. I've looked at some of the items while I was waiting, and I've got my eyes on the crab salad. It's on the pricier side, but I'm to expect that when dining in Manhattan, huh?
Yeah. I must say, I'm a little surprised you already checked out the food. You're quite the alert one tonight, aren't you?
I suppose. Do you know what
A
you
little
want
bit
to eat
sober.
yet?
Well, slow down, baby. I got here not even a minute ago.
What? You brought up the menu? I'm just trying to match your pace, slug.
I get that, but... never mind. I think I saw some, Yeah, there it is.
Creme
Corn.
brulee and foie
I
gras.
want corn.
Oh, that sounds good.
You want a side of corn, too? You probably always get the munchies.
Nah, I'll be good. No munchies today. I've been sober since last night.
Aha! That's what's so strange about you. You're off the grass. Lika, baby, I barely recognized you.
Barely recognized me. This is how I am normally.
Nah, I've seen you around, Lika. You're a wild one. You've got stories for days, and I finally wanted to be in one. Remember when you up and ate half the menu on that date you went on with Koopa?
Is that why you chose this restaurant? God, I knew this place was familiar. Oh!
Hey, where you going?
This was a mistake. It's been like 2 minutes and
Damn.
you already blew it, dude. I'm too lucid to deal with this, so see you around.
Wow. So not only did she get sober for pretty much a whole day, but it really like switched up her perspective on this particular character, which honestly I can't say I'm too terribly surprised about, because characters like, you know, the ones that rely more on like, you know, drugs or pot or alcohol or like rely on, like not something that they enjoy every once in a while, no, something they rely on to sort of feel good or function in society or something like that. Characters, not really characters, but just people that rely on that kind of stuff don't necessarily have the best personalities, and they tend to show their true colors in some very unsavory ways, I feel like. So I'm not surprised that this guy turned out to be a little bit of a douche. I mean, I could tell him the first time that he sort of cut off Lika mid-sentence. Like, yeah, her expression kind of gave away that she was, you know, like, surprised and maybe a little frustrated that she got cut off, and that he just having a conversation completely unrelated to whatever she was talking about. But I realized in that moment, even before her facial expression turned a little bit sour, that he was a little bit of a douche. And then he didn't just do it once, he did it twice. Did he do it a third time? I actually couldn't fully... He may have done it a third time, but doesn't matter. I already knew. But man, she really got dressed up. She was looking good, dude. Lika was looking so good. And then he had to be a douche about it. And yeah, now she's probably gonna get high. And probably go to some parties and have a good time to just forget about it. Because that kind of seems to be her gist. Is just getting high and doing crazy shit and then just forgetting about it. That's just how she functions, man.
And you already blew it, dude. I'm too lucid to deal with this, so see you around.
I'm too lucid to deal with this.
Lika! Wait. Just don't feel like that. I was just a little unprepared is all.
Oh, and what? I was too prepared?
You know what I'm trying to say. Look.
No.
That fox I saw back at Slush Pup was different from the one I'm seeing now. Can you blame me? Like, was it a coincidence that you were that different fox on dates with guys like Koopa, too?
Maybe I wanted to just have fun tonight in a different way or some shit, you know? Maybe I actually wanted to remember this date.
Okay, I'm hearing you. All right, we got off on the wrong pause here. I mean, we were both expecting something different.
She's
Let's start over,
really
yeah?
smoking that.
The night's way too early to end things in a shitty way like this.
You're damn right. All right, Slug. Let's give this another shot.
You don't gotta tell me twice. I'll lead the way, gorgeous.
He's got an accent for sure. I knew as soon as she was starting.
That was a perfectly good cigarette.
Oh, yeah. It was just a cigarette. It wasn't even a blunt.
We've been trying for about a year now, but they still have no evidence it was me. Anyways, what about you? What's your criminal history?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna talk about that.
But you do have one. Want to compare how long our lists are?
Hey there, love mammals. Everything going well over here?
Love mammals.
No. Hey, can I get some more honey mustard for my crab, please?
I'm sorry, Bridget. I meant to tell you sooner, but it's true.
I thought they were gonna go to parties or some shit.
You idiot! I can't be infected if I've infected you first with my chronic wasting disease!
Hold on now. What's wrong with her asking for honey mustard for the crabs? Granted, I don't really eat crab, so I don't know what goes good with it or not. Does honey mustard not belong with crab? And if it works perfectly fine, then her asking for honey mustard with her crab salad, like, why did he look so shocked? Also, I might need to listen to that movie audio again, because I may have missed something in terms of, oh yeah, I saw how everybody was reacting, but it's like, but I feel like I'm missing context. I needed to listen to it again. I was trying to figure out the previous scene. No, I thought they were maybe just gonna, like, you know, go somewhere else completely different and just, like, you know, do some parties and whatnot or something like that, but no, it's turning into an actual date of sorts. Huh. I mean, not really a date that, you know, Slug is enjoying too terribly much, and so Lika may not be either. Slug may be a little bit too exasperated and frustrated by what he's seeing. I know he mentioned wanting to try and, like, starting over and having a good time, but it's like, that wasn't gonna happen, dude.
Hey, can I get some more honey mustard for my crab, please?
I'm sorry, Bridget. I meant to tell you sooner, but it's true. I gave you the animal AIDS.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm getting the context now.
You idiot! I can't be infected if I've infected you first with my chronic wasting disease!
Got it.
Sorry I took so long. I had to send the pics to the bros.
What pics?
Ship pics, duh.
That's real nice.
Shit, wow.
Really like the way
Pretty
it
Moon.
smells, you know? It kind of burns my nose. I mean, thankfully there isn't many foods I can think of that require lemon, but the few that do are downright repulsive to me.
Yeah.
Bro, don't even get me started on oranges. That shit got me gagging on the regular.
Hey, Slug, you got weed on you, right?
Huh?
You were right, dude. I thought I wanted... I'm not really crazy about this right now, but I don't want to up and leave feeling like I wasted my night. That's just not how I roll, you feel me?
No, yeah, totally.
Right.
Awkward.
So, you have one on you?
Randy?
Ew, Randy? I like
Randy.
Slug better.
Oh. Lika, you really had me going there for a second. Jerking me around all night just to change your mind? That is so...
Shut up, no more talking. I'm talking now.
Okay. And there it goes. And there's gonna devolve. And she's probably gonna forget all about the entire night. Okay. I guess we have an idea of what happened last night, huh? Uh-ohs. Oh, she's still in her dress. Didn't look like it. Oh, Lika, you poor thing. Where are you going? Lika, where are you going? Okay. I guess we don't really get an answer to that. Oh man. Lika's definitely a bit of a more tragic character than I expected her to be. Oh, that poor thing. Yeah. No, the kitty again. No, he's so cute. Cute little kitty. You know, it's crazy how much complexity that Moon was able to introduce into a character like Lika just in the second episode alone. Because we did briefly see Lika in the first episode interacting with Doki a little bit before, you know, she had anaphylactic shock. But she seemed like a simple one-note character, and even in the first episode, which was very Doki focused, even she seemed like a bit of a simpler character. But this episode portrayed Lika as much more multifaceted and complex than I would have expected. Especially with what happened at the end. Like I just find that really fascinating. But in any case, these were both very good episodes. I think the second one was a lot better than the first. Not to say that the first was bad, but I think the second definitely had a lot more going for it, especially since it was a lot more character focused. So, I mean, which kind of makes sense. The first episode was kind of more about introducing the general vibe and feel of the characters in general, mostly Doki, but also kind of some of the other characters. The second episode was pretty much entirely centered on Lika, with a little bit of focus on Koei as well. Again, I still wonder how the frick those two are friends. They don't seem like they would mesh well together given their personalities, or at least what we do know of their personalities. I think I have a much better idea of Lika's personality. Koei's, I think I still need to get used to the idea of what her personality is, but I think I have a general idea. So fun fact, I actually know what the next episode is going to be, and I think I heard something about what the fourth episode is going to be, because I am also part of the Mammal Squad project. Only to a very, very small extent, though. So, funny enough, because Moon and I have actually known each other for a very long time, she actually reached out to me asking if I wanted to audition for maybe a role at some point for a Mammal Squad character, and I'm like, yeah, sure. So I tried out like 4 different characters, and she's like, alright, I think I like this one the most. And I was like, okay, it's gonna be a while, but I'm gonna be raring to go. And then eventually she kind of came back and was like, so I think I might actually go with somebody else, you know, now that I have a much better idea of, you know, what I'm looking for with these voices, especially because by that point I'm pretty sure that the first episode was already finished and the second one was still underway. But when she told me that, I'm like, you know what? I'm not even bothered at all. That's perfectly fine. I totally don't blame you. And then she goes, there actually is this other character that I think that you would be absolutely perfect for. She gave me a general gist of what the character was like, and I'm like, Oh yeah, I could totally be down for something like that. That kind of character sounds like my jam. So the character that I initially was going to voice is actually going to be in the third episode, and I haven't read the entire third episode script, even though technically it was provided to me. I only read specific sections of it involving said character. But I have a general gist of what the episode is going to be, and more importantly, I know exactly who this third episode is going to be focused on. But I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that stuff. I'm not sure if it's a spoiler technically, but if it isn't, y'all can go look into this yourselves and find out on your own, discover stuff on your own. But otherwise, I'm good. I'm just keeping a secret, that's all. But I know who the focus of the third episode is going to be. And I was going to be voicing a character who was also going to have a semi-prominent role in the third episode, but now I am not. Now I'm going to be voicing a completely different character that doesn't even appear in the third episode at all, from what I understand. May not even the fourth, depending on who the focus character is, but we'll see what happens. In any case, I am technically a part of this group. I am also supporting MoonToon on Patreon, because Moon has actually supported me for quite a while, not just on Patreon, but even in general. Moon's been a part of my community for a very long time now, and I was more than happy to join in on, becoming a part of this project and supporting it, because I think it's kind of neat. Because again, I like indie projects like these. They can bring to life so many interesting stories, especially if you have limited capabilities. That's what's nice about the indie sphere. Like, not just with animation, but with writing, with games, like, just with so many things. You get all these small studios and these small random collections and groups to make this project or some projects together. And there's something almost magical about it. Because it feels like there's a lot of love and passion put into this. Again, the group that makes this is relatively small. I want to say the dozen figures coming into my head, but I'm not sure if that's the number of animators or if that's the whole team. I think that might be number of animators. The whole team itself might only be like a few more people. In any case, we're talking about like less than 20 people that don't do this as a job at all, but this is just like a side gig, like a passion project they're all putting their hard work into. And I think that needs to be, that can't be overstated. That needs to be like set in stone. This is not anybody's job. This is just, this is more of a hobby. And yet they've been able to come up with all this, with some of these smooth animation frames, with these characters, with the story, with the backgrounds especially. The backgrounds have a lot more detail than I expected it to be. Like, it's also very simple in nature. I mean, there isn't really a whole lot of like lighting and shadows, but there's still a lot of great details about this, and a lot of ideas and characters that are really coming forth in this particular story that really catch your attention, if you're really looking for stuff like that. So yeah, I'm proud of Moon and her animators and her team for putting all of this together, because it certainly takes a lot of work. Now, I want to say between the first episode and the second, there's... how much time? There's about 8 months worth of time between the first and the second episodes, like a little over 8 months. That's not bad. For animations that are anywhere like around the 10-minute mark, give or take, that is not bad at all. I mean, again, I know that the third episode is underway. I know that there's a lot of animation work going into the third episode currently, and I'm pretty sure, I think I heard something about the scripting for the fourth episode being done or something, or maybe it was almost finished or something like that. Again, like, some of those are only like vague memories that may not be entirely, they may be partially accurate, but not entirely accurate. But that's, yeah. I mean, this is just an awesome project that they've all been putting together. And congrats to Moon for actually being able to make these characters and make this story a reality. I mean, with the backgrounds, with even some of the simple sound design, with just even the voice acting. There's a very simplistic nature about it all, but it kind of all works together. Especially given the story it's telling about all these adult or adult-like characters, furry characters, essentially just living in New York City with their own troubles and tribulations. I mean, we've already seen it with Doki and maybe arguably Koei a little bit too, but even with Gerard to a small extent as well. and Lika especially. Like, Doki and Lika, definitely. Coney and Gerard, a little bit, yeah. But I absolutely wish Moon and the rest of the team luck on creating the rest of the episode. It sounds like progress is being made. It's slow, but progress is being made, and that is pretty freaking awesome, and I can't wait to join in the project. So, yeah, this will be exciting. You can bet your butt that I'm going to be watching the 3rd episode when it comes out. Whenever that is. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And as usual, until the next video, guys, check you laters.